Hey guys, I'm the Real Bearded Businessman and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about, wait, there's a way you could make 16% interest? What? What? Hey guys, how you doing? Once again, the Real Bearded Businessman. Thanks for coming back to my channel and for sticking around through the intro there. Got a little crazy there for the intro, but once again, guys, if you are a new viewer here trying to become more financially independent in your everyday life, this is absolutely the channel for you. This channel here is to document my successes and my failures. And you know what? Hopefully we can all learn together about how to become more financially independent. Let's take away a lot of the stress here associated with paying off these bills. And let's put a lot of that buying power back in our own pocket, okay? So if that's something that interests you, hit the subscribe button and please ring that bell. I really don't want you missing out on any of these great updates, all right, guys? So without going into anything else, let's start talking about the video here, all right? So very recently, I read an article, and it was actually a response by Mark Cuban, and he was saying, hey, you could get a 16% interest rate. And so, obviously you see that, and like, how do you not click on that, right? So I'm sure, let's start off with, I'm sure everybody out there knows Mark Cuban. He's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He's one of the Shark Tankers there. Really, really bright businessman, in my opinion, at least. I think he's very smart. I think he definitely knows what he's doing. Very clearly, he's been successful. And so you see his name associated with, wow, 16% interest. Wow, yeah, I gotta find out more about it, So obviously, there I go, right? I click on it. I'm getting down into the interwebs, and I start reading this. And so, really what it is you're like, well, it's got to be a stock or something. It's got to be something he knows about that I don't know about. And it absolutely is something, guys, that he knows about that a lot of the average people, or a lot of the average, society out there doesn't necessarily grasp. And what his 16% interest rate is it's all about avoiding debt and getting out of debt if you're already in debt, right? So his example is specifically that you have, the average credit card percent interest rate out there right now is about 16%, and there's a ton of money out there in debt, right? There's a ton of people out there that are in debt that can't pay their credit card bills month to month, and that they have to get into that revolving debt cycle. And what does that mean? That means every single month that you don't pay that thing off, bam, you're getting hit with 16%. And that's what happens when you keep revolving that debt. And his point is very simple, and it's that if you don't get in that trap, or if you're already in that trap, you get yourself back out of it. That's an immediate 16% interest rate that's going right back into your pocket and is giving you more power giving you more power to be financially independent and stay on top of your own finances and really do whatever you want with that money, And so to me, that was crazy. And I feel like I read that article like 3 times just to make sure I really understood it. And to me, it was great. It was awesome because it really explained to me why debt is so bad. And if you are out there and you're allowing yourself to get into this cycle, you need to get mad, you need to get ready to go, and you need to get out of it. And that's it right there. I mean, 16% is huge, but it's even bigger when it's coming out of your pocket. And that's what his point is. And so that really drove things home to me. Another part of the article, and once again, I'm going to throw the article down in the description so you guys could check it out for yourselves if you're interested. But one of the other parts of the article that the author talks about is, in addition to talking to Mark Cuban about that 16% interest rate, is optimistically, if you take the performance of the stock market over time, it's about in that 10 to 12% interest rate area, right? And so you're getting 10 to 12% interest rate. And that's if you're following the trend. And I know a lot of people out there, some of us are doing less than the trend, some of us are doing better, but at some point we're going to self-correct, right? So if we call that trend a 10 to 12% trend, and we really are sticking to that, and we have credit card debt, guys, we're 4% in the hole right there without even starting. So we're making 10 to 12% on our money, but we're actually still losing 4% on the back end by letting these credit card companies get on top of us and keep reaching into our pockets and pulling money out of our pockets. All right. So I just wanted to let you guys know about the article. It was great for me. Like I said, I read it like 3 times, made a ton of sense, and I just wanted to make sure I understood it. But yeah, no, it was great. It was really eye-opening for me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So, all right. So without further ado, I'm going to get out of here. I'm getting hungry. And you know what? I probably need to take a shower because it's the end of the day, right? So I'm getting out of here. You guys have a great night. Let's figure out how we're going to do this together and start putting more of our money back in our own pockets. And until next time, guys, have a great night.